do is do a card, and then what we'll do is we'll show some more lovely samples, because I've got some lovely cards here, and I'll go to the bottom and show you some more of those. But if you've got any questions about Tangletastic, or you've had yours in the past and you've done your own, come on, send us your pictures in right now, studio@cranecraft.tv. We want to see your Tangletastic. And if you've done a mermaid, just calm down. Make sure it's all and above board, because I like my job. The mermaids and nine.
I did cover her bits up, don't worry.
Yes,
okay,
absolutely.
I'm going to have a go at making this little card with this little peony fairy girl.
So I was saying this morning, I don't know if you heard the show, I was with Jodie, I was saying about card shops really worried because people are making better cards than they've got in the shops.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this is another one. Look at that. If you're having a card for a daughter or a little princess, you will not find that sort of thing. It's too detailed and it's just exceptional. And it makes someone feel on their special day even more special, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I've got a silhouette cameo, which many people have got now. So this is a way of sort of combining. I've cut out with my, if I can get it open, it's stuck together, with my cameo.
Okay. So if people have got machines like that, are they welcome to use your CD with their machines
and things? Of course, yes, of course you can.
Because there's that whole thing about, sort of copyright and stuff. But if you've got a cutting machine, you're happy for people to use them? Okay,
absolutely.
Good stuff.
So, and I've also sort of measured the little hearts that are in this pattern, and I've just cut in just white paper. I've just cut them out. So what I'm going to do is use my distress inks, because we've all got the distress inks as well. And the great thing is it sort of makes everything match then if you use inks to colour everything, rather than trying to find a bit of pink card. You know that you can just colour it in. Yeah,
it's just a detail again. It's everything coordinating.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. What was the first thing you ever painted?
Me?
Yeah.
It was a landscape, a snowy landscape.
Where were
and it
you?
was rather lovely. I was actually at home when I painted it.
Oh, so it wasn't something you were looking at? It was something.
No, what happened was we used to live in, when I was young, we used to live in a flat, and the lady in the middle flat was an art teacher.
Oh, okay.
And I used to go and sit and watch her, and I was just fascinated. And so that's how I got into realising that I could actually paint. I used to go and sit.
It's amazing you need something to stimulate that, doesn't it? You know, sometimes there might be a lot of people who are out there now who've never picked up and said, I can't. And you think, hang on, you don't
never
realise.
say you can't.
And that's why we need teachers.
Yeah.
You know, I literally just had my son's teacher on the phone to me.
I'm a great believer in, if you try something and it doesn't work, then fair enough. But you must try something. Don't never say I can't do it.
I call that the rocking chair syndrome.
Yeah.
You don't want to be sitting there on the veranda, do you? In a rock saying, I wish I'd have go.
I wish I'd have done that.
I wish I'd have tried that. You ever try and fail? At least you tried.
Yeah.
We've got some emails. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, wow, lovely.
Busy. A third of the stock now gone. A call out now. It's going to be busy. Listen, can I also say about this product, this is one of those products that also sells more in its repeat shows than it does in the live show. That's great, isn't it? Talking about that in repeat shows, actually, I just walked into my boss's office, right? He won't tell me. He's probably watching this now. You're gonna, and what am I saying this for? What am I saying? I walked in. I'm now dressed like I am now, and so I walked his office, and I'm on the telly. He went, "Hey." Oh, I've got it on the wrong channel, haven't I? thought it was live, and I told you I was good, but it was quite interesting to see for a fleeting second. It was like I walked in, he's up, morning, and I was on the telly. How are you doing that? Right then, who's this? Vicky. Hello, Vicky. She's in Newark. She says, I've been waiting for this show for days. OMG, the CD just blows you away. It's fantastic. And we've got double discount, she says. Wow. Sarah, you're so clever, and the artwork is a credit to you.
Thank you.
I just have to have it. So many things for me to try. It's really exciting. I think it's exciting because people can see that they can get involved. Yeah. They don't need a skill set.
No, you can't.
Who's this? This is Mary. She said, "Good morning, Tanglers," she said, and everyone in the studio. She said, it's such an addictive pastime and it's so calming. I've got the first Tangletastic CD and have attached one of the images from the CD.
Oh,
thanks
lovely.
for Peerless Designs, for your amazing work. Look forward to having more of your wonderful work. I have to vet this before putting it on the TV, obviously, because it has to go through me. And
oh, very nice.
Framed and everything.
Oh, yes.
See what I mean when you frame your work?
Gosh, she's done a great job.
Do you want to see it? Go on, Sam. Have a look at that. Oh, you did the cheetah, nice. You see.
And that's, you know, sort of...
But it's in a lovely black frame. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. What a present that is.
Yeah,
that's what you keep for years and years, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Thanks for that. Keep them coming in.
Thanks,
Mary.
It's lovely.
We'll put those in the cup. And busy, busy, busy,
and
busy,
I'm
busy.
glad you're all loving it so much. It's
Well,
brilliant.
do you know what? Like I say, I think it's one of those things where people appreciate the art, but also appreciate that they can get straight on with it. Because, you know, we've all done this before. And whether you're on a train, a plane, a bus, at home, I don't know, just an hour off at work. You know, when at work and you're going to have that quiet time, there's like a little place, there's a couple of places here at work, if you've got an hour off, an hour off, look at me.
A couple of places you can hide.
If it's sunny days, you go out some tables, and there are a couple of places, you know, you just go, I need to sneak half an hour. Sometimes I've done 4 shows out of 5 hours this morning. And I'll finish this last 2 hours, and I'll just need, when I finish the last hour, what I tend to do, I'm 100 mile an hour, and then I'll go and prep tomorrow's shows, because everyone thinks we come on the 10 and go home.
No.
And then, but sometimes what I need, I get a cup of tea, and I just go outside, and I just need half an hour or 10 minutes just to compose myself and get myself back again. And this could be a bit of colouring.
Yeah. That's right,
you know,
exactly. And you feel like you can join in with it. It's like a interactive, you know.
I agree,
you can have a look at the ones that I've done, and then you can sit and have a play. And there's no right and wrong with it, because it's doodles.
Exactly
it's no right and wrong.
No rules at all attached to this whatsoever.
No, absolutely
you can't say, oh, it
not.
hasn't come out well, because that's come out how it's come out, because that's how it came out. If you know what I mean. Don't know where that was going. Now, sorry. Anyway, up to date. We've got some hearts. We've done a bit of stamping.
I've just done a little stamp on the heart. I've attached a quarter of a doily and just again pinked round the edge of it. I'm just going to pop a bit of.
Now this is under the card making bit. We haven't got to the Tangletastic bit you've printed out.
Gosh. There we go.
Have you got a recommendation of what we should print out on to do our Tangletastic, Sarah?
Super smooth.
Super smooth, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want anything that's porous, because the ink sinks in and sort of
bleeds
can
a bit.
bleed. Yeah. Okay. So you want the super smooth.
That's on the website, I believe, at the moment. I think we've got some in stock. Some super smooth paper. We're ready to go for stamping and printing, but also you know that once you've printed, you can also colour. That's the main thing.
What I'm going to do is to carry on the theme of the tangle. All I'm going to do in the corner is just. It's hard. Actually, it's hard doing this standing up. You know, you need to sit down. Yeah. I find it hard for some reason. And then I'm just going to copy this little bit here.
We should have asked you if you needed a chair.
Yeah, maybe next time I should. So I've just copied that pattern into that corner. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same again here. Just do a couple of little lines, fill that in at the bottom. And of course you can do this before you stick it on your card, so if you do make a mistake then...
I'll make sure that I'll have a quiet word with my director about offering you a chair next time, because it's outrageous.
Well, I never thought about it until I came to do the doodle part, and then I thought, it is different. I don't know why it's difficult. Maybe it's just me.
It's just you, I think.
Yeah, just me. Anyway.
I see what you mean, though, because, again, no rules again. If you want to add your bit of yourself, you can do.
Yeah.
And the thing about doodling is the fact that it's a funny old thing, because one thing leads to another, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I've tried to. You start with something and you end up, where did that go? And I reckon there's a lot of psychology in doodling, don't they?
They do. They do.
Yeah, they do. You know, whether you're drawing lots of swirls or whether things are very sort of angular or the shapes you put in. They reckon they can tell a lot about you. So maybe the next CD.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tangletastic therapy.
I've printed out one of the backing papers. It's like a textured card. So I'm just going, because this card's got holes in it, I'm going to attach it to the inside, and then it'll show through. So I'll just pop a bit of tape on there.
Lovely biscuits. Oh, it's busy. Oh, blimey.
Oh, it's busy.
Oh, it's busy.
Oh, come on, off you get. Right, so I'll just pop that in there. And I'll just cut off that excess part. Oh yeah, this is always cut after. Yeah, cut afterwards. You get it right then, don't you? In fact, I should be doing it that way. There you go. So cut that off.
Lovely.
And we've got a card. I mean, it didn't take a minute really.
But normal card, using your cutting machines, using any other cardy skills, but then the most important bit is that you've added that embellishment that is part of your work, whether you've printed it off direct or whether you've coloured it in yourself. The Tangletastic 2 is the CD-ROM you'll be turning to, hopefully in the future, part of our club members event. Yes, club members. You remember the Home Craft Club? You're not? Oh.
Surely.
Oh, you are? Oh, good. Back to ideas.
You
recommend that if people, even if they're not artists, have an ideas book, an arty book.
Yeah. I mean, you can just stick scraps of magazines in your book. It doesn't have to be
fabric.
art. Yeah, exactly. But what I want to quickly do is show you, this is one of the images off the CD, obviously, and you think, well, you can't print that onto a book, but I'm going to quickly show you how you can transfer onto it. It doesn't have to be in a book. It can be on your wall. It can be, you know, on a piece of furniture, whatever. But the video of how I actually did this is on my website, the video from start to finish, to give you ideas. There's lots of how-to videos and things like that.
I love that sentiment as well. Enjoy the little things, as one day you will look back and realise that they were the big things.
Exactly. So what I'm going to do is I've got this page which I've started in my book. Now, tissue paper, the type of tissue paper that you wrap presents, you know, put in the top of your bags. All you do is get a piece of card, spray it with...
Is that cereal packet?
Yeah. Well, this is actually a cereal packet journal.
Straight out of the recycle bin, I thank you. Look at that.
I'm into making clay faces at the moment, so I made this little face.
I do love your world. She comes in, I'm making clay faces at the minute.
I love it.
Where'd you go into the pub? What are we up to? What's up with the clay faces?
Anything apart from housework. But you see, this is one of the images done in the same way, which I'm going to show you now as well.
Yeah, a lot of people are allergic to manual labour, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So if I can...
Okay, so now you've put it on there.
Yeah, I've sprayed just the repositionable tacky glue stuff.
Right.
Okay.
We're nearly almost
my
half the
nails
stock
aren't
now.
working today.
Almost half the stock of this. So almost, so that's almost 50%, and then 60% of number one. So, it peels off.
Yeah, so I've sent it through my printer. Now, it's inkjet, right? So if you get any water on that, it's going to run, which is going to be no good in this scenario because I'm using paint and water.
That's just tissue paper.
That's just tissue. Be careful,
and
obviously.
you've stuck it on with repositional ink.
Just spray
like a stick and spray type
stick and
thing.
spray. That's exactly what I've used.
Oh, okay. Because
and you've actually left on the
That's
paper.
pretty cool.
You could doodle over the top of that. You've got the image.
I like that on its own.
So I've got this now, which is tissue paper, but. If I could have used just a print, but you wouldn't see the background through it. I want to be able to see the background through. So I'm going to use some Artist Gloss Medium, which is like a glue and a varnish. I'm going to stick that on there. Where's the paintbrush? There it is. And I'm just going to cover it all.
If we can't get hold of that, is there anything else we can use?
I'm sure they sell it on the website. There's Mod Podge.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. It's just an artist medium. It comes in gloss or matte, but you can...
Very distinctive smell.
Yeah,
it's got that glue and varnish smell.
So I'm going to pop that on there now. What I did, because this is inkjet, is I sprayed it with hairspray before.
Of course you did.
Before I did it. You can buy some very expensive sealants for inkjets and things like that, but I'm all for using what you've got. Yeah. Give it a good few sprays, let it dry in between.
You could probably get a tin of hairspray for £1.
Well, less, yeah. Less.
If you know.
I know mine was definitely less than £1.
Was it really? Don't use it. Still glue's glue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
so, and then what happens is, see how the background comes through and the tissue paper disappears.
That's awesome. I love that.
And that looks like you've actually drawn that on there.
You could put that on a piece of furniture.
You could, exactly.
Varnish over the top.
And it seals it on there as well, so that will be waterproof then.
It looks like she's in the book.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, literally in the book. It's like a 3D thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to do this.
Yeah, you've got to. It's so simple. And as I say, there's videos showing you step by step how to do it. When you buy the CD, my website's on there. Now, if I didn't like the look of that, I could always stick that on the top.
Ruined that.
But I actually like it.
Me too.
Like
I like that like that. Yeah.
And then once that's dried, because I've started doodling here. What I'll do is I'll carry on the doodles. But obviously,
it's nice to book like that because you can go over 2 pages.
Yeah.
There's no rules.
Yeah, no.
We're always taught at school, well, don't go off the lines and don't go out of the lines when you're writing and this, that and the other. But with this type of art, and it is art, regardless of what you say, this type of art, you can do what you want.
I want people to get creative. Yes, we all love making our cards, but I think people want more now. They want to try something different.
Get messy.
Yeah, get messy. But you don't, if you can't draw... once that's dried, no one will know that you haven't drawn that in there.
Because you won't see the outside edge, you won't see the paper. It's just like that. Drew that. Obviously drew that.
But, that's just a quick demo. I just wanted to show you
for a quick demo,
how easy it is to go on any, don't think you've just got to print it out on paper, that's it. do it. You know, you can attach it to anything you want.
Well, I've got to make future. Got to say though, this is my job. Heading towards limited stock on number 1.
Wow.
So that's going to sell out by the end of the show, I'm sure. That's all the leaves on, the owl on, the leopard.
I didn't think there was anyone left in the world that hadn't bought that one because it went so mad last time.
It's present time, but just a little bit different. We like these. 13.49. Remember, 400 printable images on there. And if you divided that into 13 quid, just getting a pence for this fantastic artwork and this skill.
Have we got time for me to do a very, very, very quick one?
Do you want to do a demo? Oh, you do a demo?
Can I?
All right.
Can I?
Yeah, if you want.
OK. I've just used an embossing folder just to get like the barky. It's bark, but it's sort of animal-y, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use this gorgeous lion. But what I've done, I don't know if you can see, I've used Quickie Secura glue pen. And you just let it dry for... Yeah,
it's interesting because most people do something with it, but you've just let it dry. Is that the one that goes blue, then goes clear?
Yes. Yeah, okay. You have to let it dry for 30 minutes, so I've already done that. And I'm going to use I've only just touched it here and there. I'm going to put some gold foil over it. And
does that still work after half an hour?
Yeah. Oh, I did this about 2 days ago.
OMG.
Yeah, exactly. And it just gives
We like that one. This, if you've got a bit of foil left over from your foiling machine, use that. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's only just going to, every so often, it's just going to have a little touch. If you can just see that.
Hang on. Phone's has just gone again. We like that. Do you know what?
It's all about doing something a little bit different.
But can I just bring it back? Because the thing for me is, you know that thing that phrase said a few minutes ago?
Yeah.
The small things are the best things.
Yeah.
Right. Black ink in a pattern on card with a bit of gold on.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. And we've all gone, oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm just going to pop that on.
Small things are the big things.
Yeah, they are.
Remember that.
And these are great for fellas' cards as well. You know what you like. It's so difficult. I find it so difficult.
That's made amazing difference.
I know, isn't it? Absolutely. I may as well just use this. And it's only, it'll just catch the light and glint, so you don't have to go to town. My graphics are all high resolution. Okay. So when you print out, you don't have to do fine print. As long as you've selected matte photo paper or matte paper, I find
don't go overboard.
Yeah, just so you're not wasting ink either. The resolution's already there for you, so you can't go wrong. You don't have to, go to town. Print it out and stick it on a card. If that's what you want to do, that's all you have to do.
There's your dies being used again. Look at that, simple card. Taking inspiration from the doodle itself, a bit of gold in the background, but that little hint, that little sparkle, that is a card, again, you won't find anywhere. Inspirational and different. Are we allowed to sell our cards, Sarah?
Yes, of course you are.
I haven't asked that. If we go out there and I'll put one on my stall, I can do that,
That's the one thing that people say to me when they have a stall, that these cards sell out first because there's nothing else like them.
No, it's completely different.
There's nothing like them.
Premium price, that's what